Welcome to the headquarters of the Mothers Club. I'm Debbie from Unlock Your Best Life. Here we are today in the gardens of an amazing group that call themselves the Mothers Club. They are a sisterhood, a sorority. They began before time even started. They've literally been around for thousands and thousands of years. They began with 5 members, and today they have over 5,000. They gain new members every day because of the amazing attitude of the group. Now, the mission statement of the group is to be your best self, your authentic, wholehearted self. Just like any club, this club has rules and regulations. Now, the first rule is that you do have to be a mother to be involved in the club. The second one is you have to be willing to learn and to teach. The third one is you have to be dead. I met the Mothers Club in November 2009 when I was visiting my girlfriend in Sydney. I live in Melbourne. And they came to me, it was really just a conversation I was having with my girlfriend. And they came to me quite suddenly in my mind's eye, as they often do. And it was literally just my mum and my girlfriend's mum having coffee at a table. And the table I saw was round and it was very vivid, very clear. It was just a window next to the table, sunlight streaming through, and it was just women catching up, having coffee, having a chat, talking about their husbands, their partners, their children. And then all of a sudden I see there's about 3 or 4 chairs that are empty. Now, as the next weeks and months passed by, this room got bigger and bigger and bigger. And there were literally hundreds and thousands of empty chairs that were beginning to be filled. Now, I'm going to take you back for a moment. The day after I initially had the vision, I walked into my girlfriend's family home and I almost fell over because lo and behold, in her kitchen was the table and the vision of the window and the sun streaming through there before my eyes. So what I'd seen in my mind's eye, I was now seeing in real life. And that really was a huge sign for me to show that this actually existed. I want to tell you a story now about one of the days that really became clear to me that I was connecting to something that was profound. Just dropped my son off at kindy and I was having a bit of day for myself. And I thought, where should I go? So I ended up going to a shop that sold lights. And I walk in and it was just completely not my style. It was all older style, antique. And I thought, I'm going to turn around. And then I felt my mum around me. And I thought, no, okay, I'll stay. And I'm talking to the shop assistant and I start to feel her mother around her. And I'd never really done this before, but I decided to ask her if her mum had actually passed away. And I did ask her and she had passed away, and we began to chat. And I began to see her mum back at the table with my mum and my first friend's mother having coffee, but this woman was having a cup of tea. We chatted for a while and I connected for her and we were both crying and it was really lovely. And I walked out and I felt quite overwhelmed because it was really quite new for me to have that experience. And so I'm driving along and I see a really gorgeous swanky day spa that I'd been to before, and I found a car spot just right outside, parked the car, walk in. You know, I haven't got a booking, I say to the lady, but I really need just a 20-minute massage. Have you got anyone free? And it was a peak time, so they were booked out, but she had one person that literally had 20 minutes left. So she said, look, I'm going to book you in with Stacey. Beautiful, thank you. I sat down. Once again, I feel the mothers around me. I stood up and I went over to the lady behind the counter and I said, this is going to sound very strange and bizarre, but has anyone here just lost their mother? And her eyes started to get teary and she said, Stacey that I just booked you in with, her mum died 6 months ago. But I didn't have the massage. Instead, I actually connected for 30 minutes to her mum for her. And it was profound. It was probably the most profound reading I've ever given. The presence of the Mothers Club has connected me to someone for a professional reason, a personal reason, for myself, for them, and it has been something that I'm blessed to have and I'm grateful to have. The reason that they exist, as far as I can understand, is that they want to teach their children to be truly happy and authentic and to live a wholehearted 10 out of 10 life. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my best friend, and I'm going to call her Mary, and I've asked Mary if I can talk about her that's fine. And I've known her for a very long time, so we go back years, and we've been through everything together, good, bad and ugly. And she's changed over the last few years, as we all do, and she's grown and she's changed for the better. So she used to be someone that was quite dramatic and focused on material things and focused on boys and just a drama queen, quite frankly, and sometimes very, very annoying to be around, as lovely as she is. But she's changed, and she's really grown out of her old self and embraced her new self and stepped into the light. And she's just now this cool person to be around. She's authentic and she's real, and she loves life and she loves to connect with people, and she's just a really beautiful, amazing person. And I love her. You know what? She's actually here, so I'm gonna go get her. So I'm Mary. It's me. And I want to show you that it's okay to talk about yourself that way, and in fact that you have to, because that's what is the basis and the seed for creating an amazing life. It's about loving yourself and being okay with who you are, the good, the bad and the ugly. And I want to invite you to embrace yourself as your best friend.